To be like Jesus. Daily Devotional by White.The. The commandments are for all. May 20th. Also the son of the stranger have joined themselves to the Lord, to serve him and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants. Everyone that keepeth the sabbath from polluting it, and take hold of my covenant, even them will I bring to my holy mountain, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. For my house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 6 and 7. Under the Mosaic law, strangers and eunuchs were excluded from the full enjoyment of the privilege granted to Israel. But the prophet declares that the time is coming when these restrictions will cease. The holy oracles were especially committed to the Jews. Not to be an Israelite was not to belong to the favoured people of God. The Jews had come more and more to regard themselves as superior by divine right to every other people upon the earth. They had not been careful to maintain their separate and holy character by rendering obedience to all the commandments of God. Now the prophet declares that the stranger who will love and obey God shall enjoy the privilege that have belonged exclusively to the chosen people. Hitherto, circumcision and a strict observance of the ceremonial laws had been the condition upon which Gentiles could be admitted to the congregation of Israel. But these distinctions were to be abolished by the gospel. Isaiah chapter 56, verses 6 to 8, quoted. The first part of Isaiah chapter 58 brings to view the people who apparently delight in the service of God. They seek him daily, as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinances of their God. Yet their lives are not right before the Lord. For he commands his prophet, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin. The prophecy reaches down the centuries to the time when the man of sin attempts to make void one of the precepts of God's law, to trample underfoot the original Sabbath of Jehovah, and instead exalt his own creation, one of his own creation. And when the Christian world sets aside God's holy Sabbath and in its place accept a common working day, unsanctified by a single, thus saith the Lord, they are encouraging infidelity and virtually acknowledge the supremacy of that power by whose authority alone the change had been effected. The rejection of the Sabbath has led to the rejection of the whole law, and thousands of professed Christians now boldly declare it void. This is your daily devotion. We thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Please also check the YouTube comments for any further study notes.